Welcome back to Phone Lounge. Today we are unboxing Panasonic X400. Yeah, Panasonic used to make phones, and funnily enough they actually still do. I don't remember seeing these back in the day. I didn't even know Panasonic made them. I got this from the same auction website, New Zealand auction website. I got this one for 32 New Zealand dollars. So taking a look around this box, here we can see Vodafone Group 2004. How I use trademark of Vodafone. They did try to trademark. Well, they successfully trademarked the phrase "how are you" for a little bit. You can see here, this was made in the Philippines. I don't know if that was unusual for back then, but... So, opening the box, we have the good old Vodafone plan quick start pamphlet. We have this addendum sheet. I don't know what that is, and I don't know why it's there, but whatever. We have the Vodafone Quick Start Guide. This is like a brochure. It's, it opens up. Just general information, inserting your SIM card and getting registered to the network. Yeah, folds out like a restaurant menu. It's a very 2000s looking picture of some happy people partying. It was all over this advertising back in the day. Every cell phone box has some smiling people, just like this one, just like on the user manual. This is a huge user manual, one of the biggest that I've seen for a phone, which is interesting because it's quite limited. And as you can see, they got some Comic Sans action going on in the user manual. That's very reassuring and kind of telling of what's to come. So I'll put that aside. We have the charger, the Panasonic charger, which has a interesting connector on the end, unique to Panasonic. I don't think I've seen this. Very interesting. And then finally the phone itself. So yeah, here it is. Panasonic X400 flip phone. Yep, that's everything. Yeah, Panasonic X400 flip phone. It actually has a removable back. And if I remove the battery, you can see I've got my SIM card in here already installed, ready to go. Here's the battery itself. Here's my SIM card. Just slots in like that. Any other phone from the time period. Nothing too special. Now let's chuck the cover back on. And I'm gonna demonstrate this, alright? So this is a button. This is the opening mechanism. Press it and it opens up, just like that. Very satisfying. As you can see, it's also got 45-degree viewing angle. High tech, and an extremely loud closing sound. So now onto the phone itself. I'm going to take you through some of the software. We're going to start with the camera real quick. Here's the viewfinder. It's really easy to get your finger in the way, so look out for that. Hilarious, obnoxious shutter sound that so many of these phones seem to have. And here are some camera samples. Now another thing about the camera is it actually did come with a selfie mode. So how you do it? Open the camera first, close it, and then there's this little button on the side that lets you take a picture. And if I open it up, we should have a selfie. Enough about cameras. Now I'm going to show you some display settings, in particular the themes. Cool thing about the themes is you can cycle through them and they load immediately. So take that, other manufacturers. I think that's a pretty good feature. The themes are cool. Like, I must say, this phone is really aesthetic. It's so mid 2000s aesthetic. The silver casing, Panasonic logo. It's kind of a vibe. Here's the text messaging. There's no option to view sent messages, which is trash. So yeah, now looking at texting. The keypad on this, I used this for about 12 hours, this phone. Before I got tired of it, I was gonna daily it for longer, but I only made it 12 hours. The keypad on this sucks. Alright, it's I know it may look kind of easy here in the video, but it takes way longer than it should to send anything, you know. And yeah, I'm always pressing the buttons the wrong amount of times, getting the wrong character, so not a lot of fun. This phone comes with one game. I believe it depends on what region, because this is the PAL region. We have the Japanese game, Gem Gem Panic, which is super Japanese, as you're about to see. Soundtrack on this ain't bad, I must say. That I kind of like it. So yeah, you can already see how Japanese this game is, right? And to be totally honest with you, I don't actually know how to play it. I don't know who that lady is, but I digress. I kind of rate this game. It's got good sound effects, and I'm sure that if you knew how to play it, you know, it's probably pretty simple and pretty fun. But I do not. Now looking at some ringtones, all the ringtones pretty much sound like this. Yeah, they pretty much all sound like that. Painful, old school, and too loud. All the time, even on the quietest setting, it's too loud. It's ridiculous. You have a camera, sorry, not a camera, a calendar. Calendar function where you can't actually do anything with the dates. And also limited functionality. Here in the gallery, if you're looking at a picture, you cannot go to the next picture while you're viewing them. You have to press back, navigate to it separately, and go back onto it. So old school. Overall, I see why you don't hear about these phones very much. I see why I went my whole childhood having never seen them or heard of them. But yeah, it's an interesting experience to get your hands on one today and have a play around with it. You know, as an enthusiast, I have had a lot of fun with this squeaky, creaky, noisy, obsolete phone. Yeah. But this flip function, it's addictive. You know, I couldn't daily this because I'd be playing with it too much, playing with it all the time, making everybody angry with my noises. So yeah, hope you enjoyed today's review on Phone Lounge. We have a lot more interesting ones coming. This was just a quick one. I managed to pick this up, you know, for real cheap, and I thought, this is cool. Why not do a real quick video on this before I end up passing it on? This phone is now going straight back on the website I got it from because I have no need for this. But anyway, hope you enjoyed a little bit of mobile phone history, and make sure you subscribe. Stay tuned for the next video. Have a good one.